Hi guys, Daz is finally back. It's been an age. This is Daz's Comic Book Hauls, episode 172. And I've amassed a nice pile of books here from a recent trip to Worcester, where I went over and visited one of my favourite shops, and that is Out of This World. Apologies for the lack of content at the moment, guys, but family life and work, and I've been ferrying my boy around to various chess events. My 10-year-old has been doing very well. He's just represented and led the England Southwest team under 11s against the Welsh under 12s team, and he managed to beat their number 1 and 2 players, so it was a proud moment for me. But before we continue with these books, guys, if I could perhaps ask you for a like, a subscribe, share, ding that bell for notifications. It all really helps my low grade productions. Okay guys, into the books. I'll get through them as fast as I can. First up is a character from the new universe, and it's a book that I think, if any of the characters from the new universe is going to make it onto the screen, it is this one. It's a character in my encyclopedia. It's a book that goes around for about 8 to 10 quid. Like I say, £2 I paid for this one. New Universe Starbrand, issue number 1. First appearance of Starbrand, it was Kevin Connor. I've made a few quid off them before. That's an upgrade copy for me. Moving on, I've got a Star Wars shirt on. I'm going to bring you a Star Wars book. And this book, I think, is undervalued in my opinion. It's a fantastic cover. It's been on my radar for some time. And it's about my favourite villain, so I had to snag it. This is Star Wars Dark Empire, issue number 5. Fantastic cover. This is a little bit undervalued in my opinion. The rebirth of Emperor Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious. Basically, we got that in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Didn't really get his justice, but I do think we may see a young Palpatine in the upcoming Acolyte show. And because that is all about the early days of the Sith. This is, like I say, a good book for £5. Happy to add that to the PC. Up next is a book I keep picking up and keep making money off of it. Paid £3 for this one. This is New Avengers issue 53. And this is the issue where Brother Voodoo becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. I do believe it is just a matter of time before Brother Voodoo probably comes into a Doctor Strange movie. And I have his first appearance, which I paid about £6 for. Like I say, £3 for this one. There's money to be made. Moving on, we got a Marvel Spotlight book. This is volume 2. This is Marvel Spotlight issue number 9. Paid £2.50 for this one, guys. This is the first appearance of the second Captain Universe, and that is Steve Coffin. It's also the first appearance of Mr. E, a being from the Shadowverse. I think the first Captain Universe appeared in Micronauts issue 8, which I own. Money to be made on that one again. Around about a £10 to a £15 book on a good day. This next book I think may take off in a little while, because it is rumoured that this character is going to be in the Marvels movie. And this is Silver Surfer issue number 8. The first appearance of Pat Ton, a Kree scientist who is going to be in the movie, but apparently, and played by the actor Colin Stoneley. Okay, so look out for this one. £2 for this one. Again, around about an £8 to a £10 book at the moment. Finally happy to add this book. I paid £5 for this one. Nice copy. This is a spec book, because we are apparently at some point, it's been going on for some time, Michael B. Jordan is going to be this character. This is Final Crisis issue number 7. £5 for this one, guys. The first appearance of Calvin Ellis, the third Black Superman and the president of an alternate reality. It's also the second appearance and death of Mandrak, who is Dax Nov. And this is the character cover. So a nice book to pick up. Goes well with the Action Comics number 9. A lower grade copy next, but I only paid £2 for it. There's money to be made. I've also already got a watcher on eBay. A lot of these books will be on my eBay. I'm updating almost daily daily now, guys, so look out for some of these books. This is another book that I think this character may appear on screen at some point. The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 253. First appearance of Richard Fisk as the Rose. Now Richard Fisk is the Kingpin's son. He's appeared in animated form before, and he was previously the Schemer, I think, in Amazing Spider-Man issue 83, and I have his first appearance. So look out for Richard Fisk in the future. Yeah, £2 for that one. Again, £10 book. And then I picked up an X-Men book. I sold one of these in worse condition recently. This is X-Men issue 166. And this is the first appearance of Lockheed. Now, Lockheed is the little pet dragon of Ilyana Rasputin, rather. And it's also the death of the Brood Queen in this one. Of course, we saw Lockheed in the New Mutants movie. What did I think of that movie? It was okay. Around about a 6.5 out of 10. Talking of Ilyana Rasputin, up next, just for £1. Oh, what did I pay for X-Men? Sorry, 166. I paid £4 for that one. Up next, we have just £1 for this one. It does have a sub-crease, but there's money to be made. This is New Mutants, issue number 14. First appearance of Ilyana Rasputin as the character of Magic. Made money off this one before, and I will make money again. £1. Can't go wrong. And then I picked up some cheap Fantastic Four books. This one I've been looking for a little while. This is Fantastic Four, issue 245. Paid £3.50 for this. The first appearance of Avatar Franklin Richards as an adult. And of course we had a mention of Franklin Richards in the Doctor Strange movie. Got a feeling we will see him at some point in the MCU. £15 to £20 book. Another copy of this one, Fantastic Four, issue 272. First cameo appearance of Nathaniel Richards, the father of Reed, who exists in an alternate reality after attempting to time travel into the future, but instead travelling sideways into a parallel time stream. What I pay for this one, £2.50. It's come down a little bit in price, but you can still get a tenner on that. And to go with 272, I picked up 273 for £2.50. Also, first full appearance of Nathaniel Richards, of course, Reed's dad. The origin of Kang Prime, specifically how he discovered time travel research of his ancestor to travel to ancient Egypt and become Rama Tut. There's a lot to do with this book, guys. This version of Kang was born in the 30th century and is descendant of Nathaniel Richards. Now, Nathaniel Richards inadvertently travelled into a parallel time stream while attempting to travel to the future. And centuries after this event occurred, his descendant, who would become Kang, was born and utilised the research of his ancestor to travel back to ancient Egypt and become Rama Tut. So I do think we are going to see Nathaniel Richards on screen. Sorry for that long-winded explanation. And then the 3 books I liked the most from this little haul. We picked up Daredevil issue 102, guys. Daredevil 102 is the first written work by Chris Claremont in comics. Now, Claremont received credit on prior issues with plot assists, but this is the first scripted story. Just £3 for that one. Lower grade, mid-grade-ish, but I can't go wrong for £3, can you? And then I paid, been looking for this book for ages. We are getting a movie, of course, and it's going to be coming from James Gunn. I picked up for £5 The Authority, issue number 1, premiere issue of the science fiction series created by Warren Ellis and Brian Hitch. First appearance of the second engineer, a scientist who replaced her blood with liquid nanites. First appearance of Jerome Thorndike, the new doctor with reality alternating powers. And in January of this year, a movie is coming, which is going to be extremely violent apparently. And it's going to be part of the Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters from DC. Not too excited about James Gunn's takeover, to be honest, because I was a massive fan of the Snyderverse. But I like it when we're going to get new things. I don't like keep seeing rehashes of Batman and Superman, although we're getting that. We got the Authority, we got the Creature Commandos. There's new things to work with. And my final book, guys, I've got a really nice copy of this book already in my PC. And it's a very expensive book in high grade. This one's lower grade, but I paid 10 quid for it. And I've already got 2 watchers on it. For 10 quid, I paid for Tomb of Dracula, issue 13, guys. Yeah, this one's low. Around about 2.5 to 3.0. But it is the 3rd appearance of Blade. And I think more importantly, it's the first cameo appearance of Deacon Frost, the vampire who bit Blade's mother as she gave birth. So basically it is an origin story as well of the character of Blade. And of course we had a little bit of a nod to him at the end of the Eternals movie when he spoke. And we're getting a Blade movie. That's it, guys. That's my haul. Short and sweet. I paid £53 in total for those books, and I think I did pretty well. Half will be for the PC, half will be listed, and hoping to make a few pennies. Because I'm saving for my comic book man cave, and eventually that will come. I think I've decided I'm going to try and convert the attic. So that's going to be an expensive project, but it will be worth the wait, I think. Okay, guys, that's it. Stay tuned. There's more showcases to come, more haul videos. The top 20 will be returning at some point. Thanks for your support over the years. I've just passed 1,500 subscribers, which is fantastic. Thanks for all those who have enjoyed the journey with me. Bye.